Hi, we will continue with line number 9. The line number 9 in this 100-character stele says, when energy returns, the pill by itself or spontaneously crystallized. So this is a concept that's very interesting because the pill means something to the Taoist practitioners. For hundreds of years, people had the wrong beliefs that the pill meaning there is something that they can concoct it, and then there is some kind of elixir, some kind of medicine that they can drink, and by drinking this medicine, this elixir or this pill, they will live forever. Longevity, immortality can be achieved by a kind of a food, a kind of medicine. So that's a belief have been held for a long, long time in the past. But then, in the view of Lu Tongbin, in the view of this immortal, he say differently. He say that is not the case. That the pill or the elixir or these the medicine, all of this thing is not external. It's very internal, and the internal thing is right within our body, and we can make it instead of looking for external means to achieve it. And how does it do? How does it work? Over here it says that when the energy is returned, then that pill is naturally by itself, it will condensed. So how does it work over here? First, we have to understand that that pill is the very, very important energy within us. And this energy is a kind of heat. It's also like a brightening kind of a light. It heats and light at the same time. It depends on how we are aware of it, but by nature is heat. And this heat is very interesting because it's combining of the yin and yang energy in the body. And so the yin and yang energy in the body go this way. So when we are open, we are trustworthy, and we are truthful, then by this alone, we will not be confused. When we are unconfused, then we have emotional stability. We don't easily get angry. We don't easily be very much intimidated and lose our temper. We always have the ability to calm ourselves. And this is a true calmness. This is true calmness. And this calmness will help to bring the energy together. And this energy is basically the one up and one down. And when they come together, they gather together in the body. So usually we say that the dragon and the tiger. The two dragon and tigers now, they befriend with each other and they come together, thinking about the dynamic of dragon and tiger. We will talk about it in the other talk. But when this energy coming together, yin and yang coming together, then very naturally the pill is crystallized. Where is the pill? The pill is at the navel region here. The Taoists say it's about a couple of inches down below your navel. The Buddhists say it inside the navel, inside maybe also a couple of inches. But the area where there, the abdominal areas there, is very strongly heated. And the feeling of heat is not just simply heat, but you can feel the energy from the above and below will coagulate it, will come together in that part of the body. So this part of the body, if you draw the energy coming down here like this, and the energy is up, coming up, then that part will be the pill. And it will expanding, that kind of feeling, the heat expanding until it becomes like a field of energy. So they say Dang Tian being the field and Dang being the pill. So what does it mean? It means the place where the energy was condensed and expand. And it expand here, sometimes it's called crucible, sometimes it's called a cauldron, where it actually the heat was there and keep there, and the heat is what is moving around and circulate and then liberate our mind, our thinking, and our emotion. So that is a very critical part of the practice, is to create the pill. And now the path to go for creating that pill is straightforward. Now, once we do not have the openness, the trustworthiness, the truthfulness, then all of this thing is impossible. In other words, being a good person, very good person, being very optimistic and altruistic, being a person that always open oneself to help others and dedicate our energy for others is very critical. And so, in the Buddhist point of view, we actually practice something that is very, very innate within us. Not something that by technique that we arrive, but by our nature and our nurturance of that nature that we give rise to the energy. So the interpretation here is critical because we not try to achieve something very sublime by a technique, but by refine our natures that we arise at that state.